How do guys, welcome back to Edgar TV, a video I've been promising you guys for a while, the darts rankings explained. Now some of you may have watched darts for a while and still not understand how darts is working. In regards to that, hopefully I'm going to help you out today. If you're new to darts and you don't understand it, you are not alone. It is a very complicated system, or at least it sounds it until it's explained to you, and hopefully I'm going to be able to really simplify down the rankings today in a way that's going to help you understand exactly how the darts rankings works. The first thing we need to do is we need to take a look at the key features, the key points. The first thing is the darts rankings is based over a 2-year system, so anything you win will last for 2 seasons. Within those seasons, you need to make the top 64 players in the world. If you are in the top 64, you will retain your tour card and you will get an extension of 1 year. If you are outside the top 64, you will lose your card. That is provided you haven't just won one. When you pick up a tour card, you can pick it up from the Challenge Tour, you can pick it up from Q School or the Development Tour. From there, you'll get a 2-year card. So 2 years to reach the top 64. Everyone who doesn't do that will go back to Q School and will lose their tour privileges. So top 64, retain them. Now, you may hear this word defending come around quite a lot. Now, in regards to defending, what that is everything you win now, you keep for 2 years, and in 2 years, it comes off. Let me give you an example. The UK Open. The UK Open's on the horizon. Anything you win at this year's UK Open, let's say you win £4,000. Then in the UK Open in 2026, that £4,000 still in your rankings. The UK Open 2027, you will be defending that money. So, if you was to, for example, win £2,000 at that UK Open, you will lose £2,000 on your ranking, because in this year you got £4,000, you won £2,000, you are down by £2,000. That doesn't mean you got to pay the £2,000 back in terms of prize money. What it means is you're just going to drop that off the rankings. On the flip side, if you went and won £6,000, you wouldn't get £6,000 on your rankings, you would get £2,000 because you're defending 4 and you've gained 2. So you've outperformed 2 years ago by £2,000, which gives you £2,000 onto the Order of Merit. But you get paid 6. So you get paid the prize money, you get paid the 6,000, but you get 2 extra on the rankings because your 4 of it was up for grabs. So that's sort of like the key features, the key points in regards to the rankings and the systems. This is where it gets confusing. So how do you get into the big major TV events? Well, there's different ones for each one. The match plays 16 players from the main rankings, the world rankings. That's what we're looking at the moment. But then there's other rankings. The main one we're going to focus on today is the Pro Tour rankings. Now, the Pro Tour rankings, that features Pro Tours, Players' Championships, of which there are 34 this year, and the European Tour events. The top players off this Order of Merit will be able to get into the World Match Play, the World Grand Prix, the World Championships. This is the events that are going to get you into those big events. Now, I said it gets confusing. I can really complicate things here. We can put the European Tour Order of Merit in things. We can put the Players' Championship Order of Merit into things. There's lots of different systems, but the main two to focus on are the main rankings and the Players' Championships, the Pro Tours. Now, the Pro Tour ranking works 1 year to 1 year. So the Pro Tour ranking resets in January and it runs all the way up to the World Championships. So this isn't a tour or a system of which you are defending the prize money on. This just works January to December, and those positions are in play. Now, when we look at events such as the World Match Play in July, that will run July to July because that is that calendar year. The World Grand Prix will run October to October because that is the calendar year for that. So there are different things along the way. That's why you need to follow this channel, because I'll talk you through all these things and everything you need to know. But if you are looking at following it, 2-year Order of Merit is your world rankings. Your 1-year Order of Merit is your Pro Tours and your European Tours. If you do well on them, you're going to be in the majors. You do well on the majors, you're going to get up the main Order of Merit. So now you know kind of how it works. Let's have a look at it in action. This is the main Order of Merit, updated after the recent Players' Championships. You'll see here everyone's got their prize money. This is as things stand now. So let's take, for example, Dimitri Vandenberg. So we can click on him, we can go into his rankings. We'll have a look at what he did at the UK Open. So in 2023, Dimitri Vandenberg won £30,000. So that means £30,000 will come off of his Order of Merit. That'll put him to 395,000, which would put him to world number 22. Now, let's say Dimitri Vandenberg then went and won £10,000. That would then go on top. But in general, if he won £10,000, you know the system now. He's defending 30. He's won 10, he's lost 20. So it'll go to £405,000 and he will get paid in physical cash £10,000. So it would knock him outside the world's top 16 if he was not to have a good run at the UK Open. Now, remember I said there's other tours, other systems and things there go into place. So for example, the World Match Play race. We got the top 16 here. This is the main world rankings, your 2-year Order of Merit. This is your 1-year Order of Merit. So essentially what you're doing is you're building the best players in the world and the most in-form players in the world. This is why they don't just go completely off the top 32 in regards to the Order of Merit, because you need to get those form players. Imagine Vessel Nyman not being in things like the World Match Play when he's statistically one of the best players in the world right now, but current world ranking, because he's not played on the tour as long, has him at world number 46 for the match play, he's never going to get in the match play for quite some time. Look, £112,000 to get in the match play at the moment, 372. So that's why they do it. It's the best players in the world and the most in-form players in the world. When we look at things like the Pro Tour Order of Merit, this is what we was talking about in regards to a 1-year cycle for the Pro Tours and the European Tours. So lots of different systems and things in place, but the main things, the key things, is defending. Understand what defending is, and it's a 2-year cycle. Hopefully that has explained it to you in some way that hasn't just complicated it even more. If it has, drop a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you've got regarding the ranking systems, and I hope this video has helped you out. If it has, hit the subscribe, because there's going to be plenty more things to help with your darts right here on Edgar TV.